Hey everybody, this is Mike with the One Stop Co-op Shop, and today I'm going to be showing you some of the content in the upcoming Cthulhu Death May Die Forbidden Reaches set. And as always, no disclaimer for our crowdfunding coverage. We don't accept any compensation from publishers. We just want to help you make an informed decision. And if you like the content on the One Stop Co-op Shop, consider supporting us through Patreon. You get early access to our videos and exclusive videos every month you can't see anywhere else. You can also listen to our podcast for reviews and design discussions, or join the conversation and say hi on our Discord. So yeah, here's some of the setup of one of the episodes in Forbidden Reaches. I'm going to show you a new episode here, some of the new investigators, some of the new monsters, one of the new great old ones. I'm also going to show you the, I think, new campaign mode. It's hard to keep track because I haven't played the last couple seasons of Death May Die, but I believe this is entirely new. So this is one of the campaigns, Sect of Thoth. This lets you connect 3 sessions together with kind of increasing and unlocking elements as you do. So this is going to be the first play of the campaign, and then I'm going to do a Patreon bonus video that will show the second one. Although at the end of this video, in addition to my thoughts on the expansion so far, I'll also show you how things are going to level up. But in this one, I'm going to show you episode 2 of season 5, which is Antarctic Expedition. It has penguins, which I thought would just be a joy for everybody. Of course, they're penguins that are trying to drink the blood of cultists, so that's not so nice. But this one is all about defacing murals. Anytime I kill a cultist, I'm going to get a bucket of their blood. And then as an action, when I'm in a mural space, I can discard the bucket of blood and make a roll. And if I get at least 2 successes, then the mural gets flipped to its defaced side. And once I defaced 4 of them, I will advance and have Yig, which is the old one we're going against, Serpent Boy himself, come out. And let's see, what's the narrative here? Cultists crawl across this crumbling ancient city like devouring ants, seeking to decipher a ritual from cryptic murals. Giant penguins wander the streets, because where else would they wander? Deface the murals, blot out their knowledge with blood. So yeah, other special rules for this one. Whenever the Elder One advances, we're going to get more cultists, I guess just to provide us more blood. Penguins will move towards us, and then if there's a penguin in our space when the Elder One advances, they eat our bucket of blood. And yeah, whenever we kill one, we get a bucket of blood, and we can trade them, but we can only carry 1 at a time. There's also an action to move penguins around, and monsters will follow the penguins, so you can kind of get people out of your way. Nice. And monsters for this one, we've got a cave beast, pretty weak, only 2 life. But when you destroy them, the nearest enemy moves 1 space toward the attacker, unless the attacker takes 1 stress. And yeah, they only attack with green, so not much sanity loss there. Then the Antarctic Elder thing is annoying. It only has 3 life, so not too bad, but it takes no more than 2 wounds from any attack. So unless you have other ways to do damage consistently, you're going to be wasting a lot of actions killing it. But still not the nastiest attack for them. Okay, then we've got Yig. Hello. Although one of his spinies broke in transit. And his big thing is scale tokens. He's going to be giving them to us, and his unique monster will give them to us. And whenever you gain a scale token, you reveal it and suffer whatever it shows. It's going to be generally wounds, sanity, and stress. But you also suffer the negative of every other scale token you have. And the only way to get rid of them is to trade with another investigator. And when you do that, each of you can discard 2 scale tokens. So we want to kind of come together and trade a bit. We'll get to what else he does, although it's really all scale focused when it comes up. And his special enemies, the cultists aren't doing anything special. And then the progeny of Yig, 4 life, 3 black dice, pretty nasty. And if it deals you any wounds, you gain a scale token, which again would immediately get flipped and would have negative things happen. What else is going on? This place is labeled the Cliffs, which I'm assuming some Mythos cards or other effects will interact with, but for now it doesn't do anything. Over here we've got the Frozen Ruins. If we end a run action there, we take a wound automatically. We got a bunch of those giant penguins, and all the way down here where another mural is a ceremonial cavern. Whenever you enter there, you take 1 stress. And I'm including some unknown elements, which were those introduced in season 3 or 4? Again, I'm not sure. So technically in the campaign mode, you're not supposed to have any unknown monsters in the first scenario, but I wanted to use the relics because I find them so fun. If you didn't see these in the previous seasons, each character starts out with a cool item that gives them special power, and when they get to their 3rd sanity trigger, it flips over to a super powerful form. So because I wanted to use the relics, I'm also including one of these monsters. Technically, you wouldn't use the first one until you're in the 2nd session of the campaign, and then you would use 2 of them in the 3rd session. So there's a Yakith Lizard, not too terrible of attack, 3 life, there are a bunch of them, and it says when attacking, it gains a sanity result if the target investigator has 4 or more remaining health, so they actually are nastier and drive us crazier if we are doing well. And when the Elder One advances, we're going to spawn 2 of them at the nearest gate, and they'll move towards us. And also, there are 2 cards matching this icon in the Mythos deck that will move these creatures and then additionally draw another card, so it doesn't slow down the pace of the actual Mythos progression. So that's the episode and the monsters. Let me show you the investigators. I think these are new skills, but again, I haven't played the most recent season, so if these have been like in several releases and I just missed it, apologies for the mistake. But yeah, so I picked Harry the Firefighter. He's got the Firefighter ability. Once per turn is a free action. Heal 1 stress and 1 wound from an investigator in your space, and or remove 1 fire token from your space. Not necessarily great for this scenario, but could be great in other ones. I don't think the ice is going to catch on fire much. And as that increases, he can use it a lot more for more free healing, and he can also deal free damage to enemies when he gets to the end. Prowess is a nice generic one. You have 1 free reroll when attacking, and then as you go further along, it just gives you free rerolls in pretty much every roll. And Strength, I really like the look of. Once per turn is a free action. Push another figure in your space 1 or 2 spaces, and enemies do not follow them if it's an investigator. And then later on, you can push them even farther and deal free damage when you do it. So that one seems like a fun one to jump into. And then for his Insanity card, I've got Narcolepsy. If it's your turn, your next action can be a rest. You must perform a rest action. Otherwise, you immediately perform a free rest, healing 3 stress and or wounds. And when you rest with this result, you don't have to worry about being in a safe space or anything. So not too great, not too terrible. And I think I'm going to give him the Scarab Bracelet. It says after each roll, you can heal 1 stress for each tentacle you rolled, and he can already recover wounds and stress for himself or for his compatriot, and you'll see she has healing as well. So I think I'm going to try to use like a lot of rerolls to avoid the nastier things. And when it flips over to the Abnormal Bracelet, I may reduce the loss of sanity by 1 during each roll, so kind of similar to toughness at a higher level. And after each roll, I heal 2 stress for each tentacle you rolled. It's a nice little generic boost there, not doing anything specifically like for combat or movement or anything, but it's still useful. Then I've got Mika Durand. As cool as Harry looks, I'm really excited about her because look at her unique ability, Serene. When in a safe space, gain 2 green dice. Wow. Now, that might not seem as cool, but the combos are kind of awesome here because, look, first of all, she has Deception. If there's only 1 enemy in your space, you are considered in a safe space for all purposes, and eventually even 2 enemies will count as safe, and I'll get to do free wounds to them, and this just gives me more dice, and if I get all the way to the end, it doesn't even matter if I'm in a safe space. And for Mystic Mending, whenever she rolls and gets a Elder Sign symbol, she gets to put these little tokens on herself, and then she can spend them to heal stress and wounds. So actually, we have a lot of healing between the 2 of us. But yeah, look, the other relic I pulled is Crossbow. You may attack a target up to 2 spaces away, which is, I think, a crazy combo with Serene because she can just be in safe spaces, whether there's 0 or 1 enemy near her, and just plink people with free green dice from all over the place. So that's what I'm going for. And like other effects in the game, it doesn't say anything about the buckets of blood needing to actually come from cultists that are in your space. So I guess the crossbow is going to have a little vacuum function to suck the blood right to her. Because, yeah, I'm planning for her to stay close to the murals, snipe cultists from far away, and then go deface some stuff. Should be great. So we're about ready to go, but let's talk about the Sect of Thoth. So we are going to flip and read this when we're ready for Act 1. Rumors spread of a cult beyond the ordinary, while all such deranged individuals court cosmic powers for power. That's a weird sentence. This one casts a shadow that threatens to engulf the world. From distant locales, its fingers spread, reaching, wreaking, sowing, reaping. Their methods bear an eerie singularity, and the madness they spread stems from immeasurable depths. The clock ticks down, the hour approaches, the old one's harbingers sing. Find them, stalk them, stop them, show them that even death may die. All right, so for Act 1, I'm going to place Mythos card C12 on top of the deck. And these Mythos cards are going to also draw another card. So once again, they're not going to kind of stop the progression of the Elder One advancing. And also it says to place Rules card C13 next to the Cultist card. And this one has me worried, I'll be honest. The Sect of Thoth. Your antagonizers have a name. Their fervent dedication allows for no quarter, and the madness they spread earns them no mercy. So when attacking or being attacked by a cultist, you place one of those tokens on this card. And then after the roll, if there are 4 more tokens on this card, discard all of them and summon 1 cultist at the farthest gate. That part's okay. I don't mind more cultists coming to give me blood. But the investigator who reached the fewest sanity loses 3 sanity. So I'm really worried about us just being driven insane just from naturally keeping the number of cultists down, especially since we have to kill them for this scenario. So yeah, a little bit worrisome, but we'll roll with it. Let's get to the game. Oh, wait, one more thing. I can't forget. I have to randomly determine where the first Yakath or Yakith lizard is. So yeah, they have these tokens. Again, I forget if these were in other seasons, but these let you vary up where the Elder One will spawn in their later stages. I assume that they were supposed to have a hidden side, but they're just both the same thing. So we'll just do it like this. I'll just kind of shuffle them in my hand, and hey, we're going to take that one. Okay, blue. So the first lizard is on blue. All right, let's have Mika go first with her 3 actions. So for her first action, let's just have her shoot that cave beast that's already right by her, because it's 1-2 spaces away with her crossbow. It's got 2 life, and since her serene ability lets her get 2 green dice from a safe space. That was a good roll. Wow, that was a really good roll. So he's dead and no tentacles at all. Although, always want a few tentacles. But with the crazy cultist thing increasing our sanity, I don't mind keeping sanity lower than usual in this scenario. And she did roll at least 1 elder sign, so she's getting 1 token towards her mystic mending. And that lets her discard 1 as a free action to heal 1 stress and 1 wound from an investigator in her space. And the firefighter can also, this is going to be the healiest healing group that ever was. And I don't feel any need to spend a stress. I'll let the nearest enemy move 1 towards us. Because all that means is this annoying Antarctic elder thing is within range of crossbowing. Although I could also have her run, like over here, and shoot a cultist and get a bucket of blood. That's certainly a little bit more proactive in terms of the victory condition. Well, you know what? Then she will spend 1 stress since we have so much healing and have that guy not follow up on the cave beast. And then, for her second action, she'll move here. For her third action, she will shoot at the cultist. This is with her crossbow again. That's definitely enough damage. Oof, but it's 2 tentacles. Let's take a stress to reroll 1 of them. There we go. So she's getting another token for healing. And she took 1 sanity. And should she? I guess she doesn't need to heal yet, right? 2 stress is usually enough to pick up any items that might come up from the discovery deck. All right, and she's got a bucket of blood from the cultist. Long-range bucket collecting. I love it. And with that, let's get to the special Mythos card. So she loses 2 sanity, all right, which puts her 1 away from her first pop, so that's cool. And I put 1 token on the rules card, and I had to do another one from attacking that cultist. So we're halfway to a immediate sanity jump. The farthest cultist moves 1 space toward you. Should be this one all the way down here, joining the cave beast and the penguin. And then, we draw another card. And that's still staying in the discard pile. The cleaning crew. Each cultist moves 1 space towards their nearest defaced mural, if any. Okay, no. If the ritual is not disrupted yet, flip any defaced mural with a cultist and no investigator in space. Wow. Well, I'm glad I got that as the first card because it literally does nothing right now. Love cards like that. But also, it's good to know that if I leave the cultists alive near the murals, they can fix them. I don't like that proposition. Okay, now we get investigate or fight. Mallet. Covered in dark stains. You may take 2 stress to claim the mallet. Gain 1 green when attacking. Gain an additional green when attacking a monster. So she now, with her crossbow mallet, how does that work thematically? I don't know. But she will now be doing 4 green dice. Yeah, it's kind of sad that none of the monsters in this one have that much health. Only the progeny of Yig with 4 have the most, I guess, besides Yig himself. So she will certainly zero out her stress because she can spend some of her mystic mending to heal a bit of it anyway. Okay, next up is Harry and the Hendersons. What does he want to do? I guess he's probably just going to move up and smash that elder thing. Sure, so 1, 2, 3. Hello. He does take a wound from the frozen ruin, but he can fight it back in a second. Okay, and then unlike his his friend over there, he does not get any green dice. He's just got himself. That was a great roll, though. It was a fantastic roll. The guy can only take 2 damage from 1 attack. Now he get to heal stress for tentacles, but we didn't roll any. We didn't want to. All right, so that's 2 out of 3. Let's go for another attack for his third action. I could reroll that tentacle, but I don't want to get rid of the success. We'll just keep it. Oh, wait, I forgot. He has prowess, which lets him reroll 1 die in each attack for crud, man. Okay, well, now we'll take a stress, which he can heal anyway to reroll that. Oh, okay, well, we'll stop there. So he took a stress. He finished off the guy. He heals 1 stress from his scarab bracelet. But then I'm going to use Firefighter as a free action to heal his wound as well. And yeah, he doesn't have anybody to push with strength. He's not in the same space as Mika, and he already killed the elder thing. Cool, so they feel pretty powerful. I almost feel like Mika should give him the mallet because she just seems fine with her crossbow combo anyway. All right, let's see what we get Mythos card-wise. Unknown behavior. Move the nearest, what is that? Oh, it's the lizard. 2 spaces toward you. Lucky for me, not quite enough to actually reach me. So far I'm still in a safe space. And then Frightened Penguin. The nearest penguin moves 2 spaces towards you. Monsters and spaces it leaves follows. What the heck? Well, the nearest penguin's already in my space, so I don't think anything happens. Now, if it meant the nearest penguin not in your space, it would have been this one, who still wouldn't bring a monster. So, yeah, either way. But that was 1 out of 3 to advance Yig. So, cold comfort that it didn't do much otherwise. And let's see if Harry can get something cool. Tome of the Old Ones. You may take 2 stress to claim the Tome of the Old Ones. When making any roll, you may count any number of Elder Signs as successes, but each tentacle you roll makes you lose 1 additional sanity. Again, with the campaign card jumping our sanity, I'm not sure if that's something I want to do. But with the firefighter power, he does kind of have the ability to re-roll tentacles a lot. And clearly this is going to be great as he gets bonus dice that can't roll tentacles at all. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take it. Maybe it's a terrible idea. I feel like I've just made the scarab bracelet way less useful because I really don't want to roll tentacles. But I guess if I use stress to re-roll them and still get them, at least I'll have a way to get my stress back. All right, here we go. All right, Mika's next. I want her to run here and deface the mural. Should she maybe shoot the guy while she's at it? Nah, I'd rather fast track things and get her back in the action. So we'll go 1 run action, deface. Oh, before she rolls, let's go and use Mystic Mending twice to get half of her stress back. She needs to get at least 2 successes, and yes, it's a safe space. Ooh, that would fire off her thing. All right, again, I'll use one of the stress that has got... I mean, I don't mind her leveling up. I just don't want her to level up too quickly. Yeah, you know what? I'll let it slide. Oh, wait, no, that's right. Her claustrophobia, I didn't talk about her insanity. If there are 2 or fewer spaces adjacent to your space, take 2 stress. Otherwise, heal 1 stress for each adjacent space. And unfortunately, there's only a couple places on the whole board that are going to work out for her there. So, yeah, we'll use this to reroll that. There we go. And she does get another healing token, so she can get the stress back if she needs to. But yeah, she has defaced the mural. It's 1 out of 4. And then she'll move here, which does cause her to take a wound. But she will use her Mystic Healing to get a wound and a stress back. And now, if by chance something does cause her to take just 1 sanity loss, claustrophobia, yeah, her current space has 4 exits, so she would regain 4 stress instead of taking stress. Definitely seems better to me. Uh-oh, there's 2. Each investigator takes 1 stress. Uh-oh. Then investigators with a hypothermia condition take 1 wound instead. No, and then we summon a cave beast to red. That's all the way in the other corner, so that's fine. Yeah, the main problem is that now we have 2 out of 3 for advancing Yig. But hey, she gets to do another discovery. Okay, Professor Lake. His midsection lays open, attacked by a cannonball with teeth. What? You may take 2 stress. She only has 1. 2 stress to claim Professor Lake. I would have given her 1 level of mixed Mystic Mending, which actually would have been nice. Or take 1 sanity to claim his journal. When you take the Coax a Penguin action, you may move the penguin 1 additional space. Remember, that's a way to get monsters to go out of our way. And if she takes the sanity now, it's kind of the perfect time. So yeah, I will take the sanity to claim the journal because that lets her claustrophobia help her instead of hurting her. Good time to do it. And what do I want to increase? Get her a 3rd green is kind of crazy. At the end of her turn, she can deal 2 wounds to an enemy in her space. Although that kind of encourages her to end her turn in enemy spaces and then hope that nobody else comes in and messes up her deception. Although Mystic Mending, I don't think I need more. What does this do? Discard it at any time during your turn to heal each investigator within 1 space. I mean, that is pretty good. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards Serene or Deception. Because 2 deceptions will make me consider my space safe from 2 enemies, which is pretty great. And I can still do 2 wounds to an enemy. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do deception. Because I feel like she's already rolling enough dice to kill most monsters that she might encounter. All right, so now Harry is up. And what do I want to do? Is a cultist over here? Or a cultist right in here with a mural, so I could, like, kill and then throw the blood right away. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to run. 1, 2, 3. Hello. And I can push the cave beast with my strength ability. So let's attack the cultist for my second action. So I really don't want tentacles. Ooh. Okay. I get a free reroll from prowess. So let's take that. Gosh darn it. Let's do another reroll just with regular stress. Okay. That's a little better. So I kill the cultist. I had to spend a stress, but I get 1 back from the scarab bracelet. Sandy advances 2. I'm going to go and use firefighter to get another stress back for him. And the cultist is dead. The Sect of Thoth thing is about to pop. And yeah, I'd really love to have this make Harry advance on his sanity because he's almost there anyway and it won't hurt as much. He gets a bucket of blood. He's got 1 action left to deface with it. But first, let's use his strength ability to throw this cave beast into the corner over here with the other one. Get in that cavern. All right, last action, he will deface. He's got 2 rerolls. Elder Signs count as successes. He needs 2. Oh, or that works. That's great. We will take that. All right, so that's half the murals defaced already. Wow. And what I'm hoping is that some effect will move this cultist one closer to Mika, because then she can crossbow him and deface that mural, and we'll just have the one in the corner with the cave beast left. That would be awesome. All right, but let's see if the Mythos card... Yep, there we go. Yig's going to advance. Oh, and God, each monster moves 1 space toward you. And if you have the hypothermia condition, which I don't, they move 1 additional space. We're going to summon a cave beast in blue. Okay, so let's do all of that. And actually, luckily, this does not make anybody enter my space because of the 3... Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry. This is 2 spaces. So the cave beast I push ends up there, and then they're like that in terms of how they advance upon me. But still, no one's in my space. New cave beast ends up here, and we'll get to Yig advancing and Lizards doing stuff in just a moment, because Harry gets to discover Frank Pabodi, alive despite the pallid skin and cold touch. Okay, I can take 2 stress to claim him. Ooh, I gain 1 level in Marksman. That's not bad, because then Mika and Harry could be attacking from long range. Oh, or I take the hypothermia condition. Yes, I will spend Harry's last 2 stress to get this guy as a ally. So that means I get basic marksman. I can attack a target 1 space away. So Mika's got 2 range now, and Harry's got 1. Love that. What I don't love as much is that Yig's advancing already. So what's going to happen? Harry gains 1 scale token, and I summon a progeny of Yig at the nearest gate. And then the farthest progeny of Yig moves 2 spaces towards me. All right, so the scale I get is to take 1 damage. That's fine. Harry's got Firefighter to heal himself. But remember, this scale is going to hang out unless I trade with Mika, and it could trigger again if I get another one. The progeny of Yig spawns right here. It's the nearest gate. And then it jumps right into my space. And then the Yakith Lizard. Each one moves, oh God, 1 space towards the investigator with the most remaining health. Interesting. Which is actually Mika since Harry just got hurt. So this guy is going to go there, I guess. And I summon 2 at the nearest gate. I mean, they aren't that hard to kill, especially for Mika, but what the heck? We don't have, like, brawling to hit a ton of people all at once or anything. This is going to be some actions, yo. Oh, and I forgot. When the other one advances, I summon 1 cultist in the nearest gate, and each penguin moves 1 space toward the nearest investigator. Then each investigator in the same space as a penguin has to discard it. Okay, we don't have any buckets of blood. Okay, so this penguin joins Mika. This one goes here. We got another cultist here. Yeah, so that's a lot. It's a lot of people. And so that brings us to Mika, and sadly, if she wants to kill a cultist, she has to go a little closer. So she could, like, run, attack, run back, and plan to splash the blood next turn. It's really action inefficient, but, I mean, it's gonna get us where we need to be. Oh, and she'll take a free wound from the frozen ruins. I guess I'm gonna do it. So yeah, she'll run here. What a waste. She'll shoot at one of those guys. And yeah, she's got 3 with her mallet, because that's not a monster. It's just a man. Okay. We got 1 sanity, but she's going to get a healing thing. So you know what? Let's use 1 stress to reroll that, sure. All right, so this guy's super dead. She gets her bucket, but this fires off. So we spawn a cultist at the farthest gate, which is down here in the corner. It's also where the last mural is, so that's not a terrible thing if, like, Harry gets over there. Not that I necessarily want to fight Yig already. We're not really that leveled up yet. Okay, and then the investigator who's reached the fewest thing loses 3 sanity. So that is going to be Harry. All right, so what happens? If it's his turn, it's not. This is great. So, okay, if I get him to fire off somehow during Mika's turn, this works out a lot more. Or if his final action makes it go off, because he must perform a rest action. Otherwise, he immediately performs a free rest. So let's do 3 stress, because his firefighter can get both those back very easily. And I'm really torn about what to level up. Because Firefighter will let him do his healing 1 stress and 1 wound 3 times around instead of only once. And then look, when he advances it 2 more times, every time he uses this skill, he deals 1 wound to every enemy within 1 space. So that means 3 free wounds to every enemy within 1 space. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it really is crazy. But Prowess would give him a free reroll on every roll or 2 free rerolls on every attack. And Strength would let him do free damage. But no, I mean, the Firefighter thing is just insane. I got to go for it, I think. And by the way, Mika did get an Elder Sign, so she gets that for healing, which is cool because she's going to go back to the mural, takes a wound, but then she'll spend her healing to get her only missing sanity or stress, and wound back. So she's fully healed again. And yeah, she's ready to destroy the mural, and that should happen before Yig can advance again for those penguins to bother her. All right, let's see what the Mythos does. Oh, that's right. I forgot that she has her, like, thing to auto-attack somebody for 2 damage. She could have gone here, brought the guy back with her, But he's got 3 life, and yeah, something might spawn. No, I'll just do what I did. Gosh, another symbol already? Each cave beast moves 2 towards you. If you are at full stress, they move 1 additional space. No, then we summon another cave beast. Now, this is kind of problematic. This one is hanging out with Harry right when his turn's coming around. Oh, and this one also moves over there. Another one over here. Gosh, they are just spamming enemies here, aren't they? Now, Mika's still okay. What have we got? William Dyer. Danforth must be around here somewhere. I'm definitely not going to take hypothermia, so... I gain a rank in stealth combined with deception. That's kind of nasty. And an extra health if it becomes needed. All right. Did cost her 2 stress, though. Yeah, stealth is when you run, you may sneak once. One enemy doesn't follow you. So yeah, she can run into an area with 2 enemies and then run back out. Only 1 will follow her, and it won't actually count as an enemy in her space. And then she can do 2 free wounds to it. I should be able to leverage that to at least kill some of these cave beasts pretty easily. All right, but let's get to Harry's turn. All right, so getting on to Harry. He's got a lot of enemies with him. I guess he should attack first and hope the tome doesn't drive him insane too quickly. But let's go and use 1 of his 3 firefighters. So he's got 2 recoveries left. And let's see, this is the progeny of Yig. That's right. That guy has 4 life. I'm going to have to spend this entire turn just fighting. Okay, so let's attack the progeny first. He's the one who's kind of the most annoying to take out. God. Okay, let's use my free prowess reroll. Okay, I'll take it. So that's 2 damage. Okay, second attack on the progeny of Yig. It's 1 hit. Let's use the free reroll on that. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's use 1 stress. Okay, let's use a second stress. Fine, I'll take it. So I do defeat him, but it gives me 2 sanity. I mean, I guess it's not going to be bad if you finally get some green to help him out. Okay, and then I guess I'm going to fight this guy. Well, let's use his 2 recoveries first to get all his stress back. That's his other 2 firefighter usages. Oh, that's right. I've got strength, so I can just push this guy. Well, now let's fight. All right, so... it's a better roll. Free reroll on the 110. Gosh darn it. Okay, I'll use 1 stress to reroll that. Boom. So he's just dead. And now it does make the nearest enemy move 1 towards me unless I take a stress. I'll let him come in, but then I'll use, as a free action, strength to push the guy twice and get him over there with all his buddies. Oh, and wait a second. I should have gotten 1 stress back from the 1 tentacle I rolled, which means I would have had 1 use of firefighter left, so I can be 100% fully healed before I go into the Mythos card. And gosh darn it, another one? Each penguin moves 1 space towards you. Monsters and spaces they leave follow. Oh, Lord. I don't love that. But at least the rest of the penguins are already in spaces with us. All right, and then what have we got? A chum bucket filled with a vile viscous fluid. You may take 2 stress to claim the chum bucket. Discard this card to gain 1 bucket of blood token if you don't have any. I only need 1 more. And there's a cultist literally sitting on the space with it. So no, I'm not going to waste my time and my stress with that. All right, now we're back to Mika, who is stealthy. That's right, I can't forget the coax a penguin thing. In fact, Harry could have used that last round. But yeah, she could use that to get a bunch of enemies out of the way. She could send all these dudes 3 spaces away and just kind of get them out of the way. But let's go ahead and do the obvious thing and deface that first. And... okay, definitely 2 successes. She's actually a little bit low on stress, so I'll just let that happen. And she gets 1 of her healing tokens. All right, that means there's only 1 mural left to worry about. So I guess what makes the most sense here is for her to thin the herd a bit, right? She doesn't have to kill the cultists and have those negative things happen. Let's have her, since she's stronger, take out some of these lizard guys. Okay, so her second attack or action will be for that. And yeah, with her mallet, she's just rolling a lot. So guys, super... oh, God. That's a lot of tentacles. Well, that'll just get her 1 from popping. I guess that's okay. And she still is in a place that'll be safe for her claustrophobia. And she got another healing token. So that took out him easily. All right, and then with 2 range, she'll shoot another one of them. And... that was much better. You know what? She will use a stress this time on that since she's got so much healing. Beautiful. So she gets 1 token. And... oh, wait, no, she doesn't kill the guy, does she? Now let's take 1 more stress, but I'll reroll a green instead. That'll do it. Nice job. All right, so I brought her down to 0 stress, but she's got 3 of these. So let's go ahead and heal fully, I guess. So right now, neither of them is in any danger of actually running out of health. All right, cool. So that keeps her just a little bit above her next pop, although we'll get her a green die, so we want to get there eventually. And oh, I forgot about the deception thing. Well, it's okay. Now, let's see if Yig advances again. I have a feel... oh, nope, he didn't. Each Antarctic Elder thing, there aren't any, moves 1 space toward the nearest deface mural, if any. Cultists in spaces they leave follow. Okay, nothing happened there. That's great. Oh, but they summon a new Antarctic Elder thing. Although, yeah, I mean, they have 3 life. You can't kill them in 1 hit. They're not too bad. I'm not worried about them. And they're down here. Okay. Yeah, so all in all, not a bad card at all. Tincture. Unlabeled, probably harmless. Probably. You may claim the tincture. Discard this card to heal all your stress. Hey, that's fantastic. I'll definitely take that. All right, now Harry's got to run in. Do I want to summon Yig already? I don't think I can take him. So yeah, I think I should run in and kill both those guys, but not actually do the mural yet. So let's go with that. Yeah, so he'll go run into here. So I take 1 stress. Although I've got 3 firefighters if I need them. All right, and I'll attack the cultist first from a second action. Free reroll. That was beautiful. Took him out perfectly. Well, that does get this 1/4 of the way to popping. And yeah, I'm not going to deface the mural yet. I'll attack the guy. And actually, I kind of want to level up. So if I get a tentacle this time, I think I'll just keep it. Whoa! Or, I mean, that's such a good roll. Okay, no, we're good. So yeah, that guy's dead, and somebody moves towards me. This is the nearest enemy. We'll make it the cave beast since he's a little easier. Yeah, he's got 3 firefighters and nothing to do with them, so he'll just heal himself once. Cool. Yeah, we got to get these cats back together so they can help each other out, and he can heal the heck out of them. Because look, once he gets his next level firefighter, it says each investigator within 1 space will heal for 1 stress and 1 wound 3 times, and he'll damage everybody. God, that power is crazy. All right, we got lucky last turn. Oh, nice. If you have 3 or more scale tokens, advance Yig on the track as if they were blank. But there aren't. Wow. So that's actually fantastic. That one did nothing. I'm kind of blown away by my good luck. Professor Atwood. His vocal cords whistle as he sighs out a cold breath. Okay, you may take 2 stress. That's clearly Eve. Oh, and then I'll get hypothermia otherwise. By the way, I haven't looked at what it does. At the end of your turn, if you are within 1 space of the frozen ruins or the cliffs, so that's why the cliffs matter, you take 1 wound. So anywhere in the north side. So I may heal 1 stress when you draw a discovery card before resolving it. Meh, but hey, 2 extra life, that's fine. I'd say we're basically ready to go. I guess Mika's just going to murder people? Or should she move towards Harry? Because she could run 1, 2, 3 and use her stealth to leave one of them behind. And then she could use the penguin to get rid of people. Maybe kill the cultist. Ooh, well, that's right. There was that one card. It said it had cultists moving towards the face murals and then fixing them, right? So I probably want to kill that guy, even though it will fire off that Sect of Thoth again, but it's still halfway from going off. But yeah, I kind of want to use her deception and get her closer to our buddy over there. So let's do this. Let's move 1, 2, 3, and I will not have the lizard follow me. There we go. That's her 1 use of stealth. Although her Serene is not going to boost her here. But that's okay. Let's have her beat the K-Beast with a mallet, since she still gets 2 green. Whoops. We lost 1 die there from it. Oh my god, that was a great roll. Okay, so he's dead. She did get a healing. And, oh, that's right. That guy will come in anyway, won't he? Yeah, and then she won't be in a safe space. So I guess she'll take a stress to not have the K-Beast power fire. And then, yeah, I am going to kill this cultist before he can do anything nasty. She's back up 2 more green dice because she does count as being in a safe space. Oh, man. Well, I kind of want... Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to let her go a little crazy because I want her to power up more since we are going to bring Yig out in a second. She does get a healing token. Oh, although crud, she's going to get her claustrophobia firing off and lose a bunch of stress. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Once I get Harry to her, he can firefight her stress back pretty much every turn. So it kills this guy, gets another one on Sect, and then she is losing 2 stress because she has 2 or fewer spaces adjacent to her space. But we're going to do Deception, right? What do I want to do? Serene. You consider in a safe space if there are 2 or fewer enemies, and then next, when using level 2 of this skill, do 2 additional wounds and affect every enemy in your space. So if she just survives, and actually, even Yig wouldn't attack her on her turns, and she would get to do 4 free damage to him. That seems insane. So yeah, let's keep on boosting that one up. Which also means she could have very easily brought another enemy into her space to just do some free damage. That probably would have been fine. Ooh, you know what? Let's heal all her stress with the tincture, just so that she... Oh, no, she's got 2 healing things. So let's keep that for now. Use these and bump that up just in case the discovery card needs some more stress. Well, first we're probably going to have... Whoa! Oh, man, I dodged a bullet. Look at this. This is the each cultist moves a thingamajig. Yeah, wow. And actually nothing happens? Whew. Oh, Yiggy, you're going down, buddy. Sorry. There'll be a ton more cultists coming out. A bear trap, an oddity. There are no bears in the Antarctic. You may take 1 stress and 1 wound to claim the bear trap. If there's a monster in your space, you may discard this to kill it and gain a bucket of blood token. Well, that part's not that interesting, but yeah, I mean, to kill like one of the snakes or something without even spending an action. Heck yes, that was 1 stress and 1 wound. That's lovely. We got a lot of discoveries here, don't we? Well, because it's so easy for them to get their stress back, it's kind of wild. All right, so what's Harry going to do? I guess he's got to bring Yig out, right? I mean, he's barely going to be able to hurt him. But once he goes insane here, well, really, it's 2 more times. He'll have green. Yeah, whatever. Let's go for it, man. So he's going to deface for his first action. Oh, that's right. He probably needs to get to her and get his scale thing. Because I'm sure Yig's going to be giving us more scales in just a moment. Uh-oh, he needs 2 successes. Oh, and he only gets a reroll in combat. So let's take some stress to reroll these. That's 1, 2 stress. There we go. All right, and that will bring Yiggy out in a minute. But that's right, not until the end of the round. So I can go get him to Mika and heal ourselves. Okay, so that was 1, 2. Very nice. Oh, and he can attack this guy with his marksman ability. Sure, why not? Let's see what happens. All right, so this is 3rd action. It's 2 successes, so we need 1 more. Let's use his free reroll on that. Gosh darn it. Let's take a stress reroll on that one. Well, I guess that's better. I guess we just won't kill the guy. That's annoying. But that is going to make him go insane, which I kind of want to happen. It's 2 out of 3 damage on that guy. And then he's getting that. And that was his last action. So if it's your turn and your next action can be a rest, you must perform a rest action. No. Otherwise, you immediately perform a free rest. Heck yeah. And then he's still got all 3 of his firefighters. Oh, which is actually going up because, yeah, I definitely want to get there. So I heal each of us each time I use it. So, yeah, long story short, we're both fully healed. What the heck, man? And we do have the Mythos card. Uh-oh. Move the nearest lizard. Oh, that's the one that we hurt and didn't kill. He's going to move 2 towards us. So, hi. How are you? And we're still drawing Father of Serpents. Move Yig and each progeny of Yig 1 space towards you, which is none, right? We killed them all. Yeah, we killed almost everybody. If you're in the same space as Yig or a progeny of Yig, take 1 wound, and then gain 1 scale token no matter what. Okay. But yeah, Yig actually didn't advance yet. Wild. But Harry gets another scale, so now he loses a stress and a health. Yeah, we definitely want to have them trade. He'll probably take the mallet from her, and then he'll be able to get rid of those 2 scale tokens as well. But going into Mika's turn, which is where we want it to be, we are going to have Yig come out. So he's got 12 life. Summon Yig into your space. Each investigator gains a scale token. Oh, that's going to hurt. So here he is. Hello. And that's only on the 2nd space. And after he attacks for 4 green. Oh, that's actually good, though. He's not going to drive us insane too quickly, but we gain 1 scale token. Okay. So not too bad for a first bout. This part, though, might hurt. So Harry takes 2 stress and another wound. Luckily, you can heal it all pretty quickly. And Mika gets a stress as well. All right. Oh, wait, and I'm sorry. Harry doesn't do a discovery card. He gets attacked by the lizard that moved into his space. And at the time, he did have 4 health, so the guy automatically gets an extra 1 of those. Ooh, so 2 damage and 2 sanity. I'll take it, because again, I want him to power up. But yeah, that's it's not great. Oh, wait, hold on. This is each tentacle you roll makes you lose 1 additional sanity. No, I guess that doesn't count as him rolling, I think, right? Whereas this says when making any roll, you may count stars as successes, but I think since it's the monster attacking, that doesn't apply. Okay, but either way, he's actually hurt. So let's make sure we take care of that. All right, so we get to Mika, and she's in a great position because she counts as being in a safe space, even though Yig and all these other people are all around her. So what do I want to do? I could potentially just blast Yig a whole bunch, but I also think I want to kill the serpent guy. Although her little 2 free wounds could easily do that. Let's go after Yig first and see how it goes. So I've got 2 for being safe, a 3rd for the mallet. Yig doesn't count as a monster. All right, so it's just those right now. Oh, and I forgot. No. The crossbow will flip when she gets to her next sanity spot. So yeah, we really want to do that. Okay, that's pretty not terrible, not great. I mean, yeah. I'm not going to use her... Oh, and I didn't even get any magic results to get healing. Well, we'll just suck it up. Okay, so that's 1 sanity for her and 3 damage on Yig. Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry. I should have rolled an extra green. I forgot that she had gained that. Okay, so her first attack deals 1 more damage. Yay, 4. Okay, so now her second action. I wish she had that other guy's thing. That's decent. Okay, so she is going to get a healing token, and she's dealing 3 more. So that's 7 so far. All right, and I guess she'll go for 1 more. Right? If she can do 5 damage, she'll kill Yig or defeat his first form. If she can't, she can do the free damage to him to finish him off at the end of her turn. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to get to 5, is it? Well, she could reroll. How many more does she need? 2? Really wish she had the Tome of the Old Ones. That'd be great here with all these stars. Sure, she's got some stress, right? Okay, so 1. Nope. Okay, 2, 3. Here, we'll just reroll 2 more and just try to do some more damage. Oh, wait, is that it? That's actually it. So she's getting a healing token, and she's 1 shy of their next insanity when her crossbow will engage or get better. And yeah, she's defeated Yig's first form, which is maybe a good thing. At least he'll get out of here for a second. That's so it says, when revealed, move Yig to the yellow gate and summon 1 progeny of Yig in your space. Uh-oh. And then at the end of each turn, gain a scale token. I don't like that. Let's see. Sorry, too many cards. The yellow gate is over there, so not like crazy far away. Yeah, the progeny of Yig I don't love, although we can just penguin that guy away. The scale is the thing that's like really messing me up. Okay, now we go to a Mythos card. There's the thing that'll finally advance him. Okay, each Antarctic Elder thing moves 2 spaces toward you. Well, shoot. She's not going to count as alone in her space anymore, is she? If you're counting a bucket of blood, no, they move 1 additional space. And we summon an Antarctic Elder thing on Yig's space. Well, that's wonderful. And then, yeah, they're all fighting her. Crud. All right, so we'll have the stupid progeny of Yig go first and give us a scale token if this deals any wounds, which, and I don't even rerolls yet because I didn't use my healing thing. So I just get 1. Oh, shoot, my sanity is going, but I also just take 1 wound. And then I get another scale. Oh, which is more stress. Well, that's okay, at least. And then that happens. So now, okay, well, she is going to do 4 damage to every monster in her space, so she'll just murder everybody if she survives, which I hope she does. I guess I could have William Dyer take a damage for me if I need. Oh, I forgot about Bear Trap. But I think it has to be like during your turn. Well, it actually doesn't say. If there's a monster in your space, you may discard this to kill it and gain 1 bucket of blood token if you don't have any. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I assume I have to use that during my turn. Okay. And the Elder thing is just a green and a black. Oh, God. She has 2 life left. Okay, and then who's left? This guy. Okay, she doesn't have at least 4 life, so he's just rolling these. Please don't kill me. Okay, that's 1, and she's alive. Well, actually, but crud, I still have the scale token could kill me. All right, so now I got to do this carefully. So end of turn effects, happens first. Okay, so she's going to, when using level 2 of the skill, deal 2 additional wounds and affect each enemy in your space. So she's doing 4 damage to every enemy in my space. And the Elder thing can't take more than 2 wounds from an attack, but this is just an ability, so she just wipes them all out. That part was nice, at least. But then end of turn is also taking a scale. Whew. Okay, so... I forgot. My crossbow is now Tell's crossbow, like William Tell. You may attack a target up to 2 spaces away. Ooh, when you attack a target not in your space, deal 2 additional wounds. Well, heck yes, she'll do that. Okay, wait, so what did I get? I got that. Oh, and more stress that I can't lose. All right, but now we got to do all of the advancing Yig stuff. I just hope she doesn't die. All right, so when Yig advances, oh, shoot, she gains another scale. Oh, Jesus, okay. This is getting kind of crazy, y'all. So she... loses more. So yeah, she just keeps on losing stress. That's already at max. Mystic Mending lets her heal every investigator, but Fire already does that. Let's just give her more green dice to kill Yig faster. Okay, summon a progeny of Yig at the nearest gate, and then the farthest progeny of Yig moves 2 toward you, which means he will also be in here, but that's okay. And we also summon a cultist. Each penguin moves 1 towards us. We don't have to worry about the buckets of blood. And then, what's the last one? Each lizard, there aren't any alive, moves 1 and summon 2 at the nearest gate. Okay, geez Louise, that was a nightmare turn. We need to get rid of some of these scales immediately. All right, so Harry is up. Can you trade? You have to be in a safe space to trade, right? No, it doesn't say they do, but either way, let's kill this Yig guy first. Well, no, but let's trade first, because I want to get him the mallet, so he has a better chance of actually killing somebody. Okay, so he'll get that. Besides that, I think they're all okay. Oh, and I guess he'll go and use his 3 firefighters. Well, I guess maybe not yet in case he levels up from attacking. But yeah, so he's trading, so they'll each get rid of 2 of their things. Isn't that what Yig said? When an investigator performs a trade action, they may discard 2 scale tokens from themselves and each other participating investigator. Oh, so actually, I don't even need to have somebody there, because you can trade without anybody else in your space. I just checked the rules on that, so they could just trade themselves if they want to get rid of stuff. All right, now let's have him try to kill this guy for his second action. And with the mallet and his sanity, he's actually finally doing... Oh, that was a nice hit. You know what? I want insanity. Okay. Well, but I don't want to reroll this and like have it miss with his free reroll. I kind of want him to level up to get his bracelet better. But no, we'll just stop there. So that will kill this guy. And his sanity is almost to popping. And he gets 1 stress. Okay, now, yeah, he will just use his firefighter to almost fully heal everybody, which is freaking great. And then, you know what? Let's take another trade action to get rid of even more of these. And then on Mika's turn, feel a little more comfortable with her just like running forward and killing people. We're back to Mythos cards. Frightened Penguin. The nearest penguin moves 2 spaces toward you. Well, we've already got 1 in our space. Monsters in the space leaves follows. Okay, that was fine. Nothing happening. But Harry does get a scale. Ooh, actually, that's cool. Where is it? Okay, so it's not his turn, so he does get a free rest. Or it's not his turn that he can take an action. And yes, let's get Firefighter to Crazy Town. So now he does 1 damage, 1 wound to each enemy within 1 space every time he uses Firefighter. So 3 free wounds in giant area of effect every turn. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, and his Scarab Bracelet flips. You may reduce loss of sanity by 1 during each roll. That's good. After each roll, heal 2 stress. Okay, so it's just better. Although with the Tome of the Old Ones, I still don't know if I want to roll too many tentacles. All right, so Mika is up. And I guess even though she does get like the free 4 damage, it would probably be better for her to sit in the Frozen Ruins or even here and shoot with a crossbow over and over, right? So yeah, so I'll have her run to there, because this guy won't make her unsafe, and she can easily kill him with her free damage from Deception. Okay, and then she's going to attack Yig for her other 2 actions. She's getting 2 free wounds each attack. What's she at now? 2 green, 5 green, even without the mallet. Yeah, so with the 2 free wounds, she has a decent chance of taking him out. Wait, where's the rest? Do I have 1 more? There they are. God, I really wish she had that item from the other guy. Okay, so that's 3 damage, and she gets a healing token. So 5, though, with her bonus. All right, so that's okay for now. Well, let's reroll. Let's reroll the 2 greens, and she's got a lot of healing she can do. Whoa, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So she needs to do 5 more damage with her final action. That ain't it. God, that's a terrible roll. So that's going to be 3. Yeah, and I won't even use the stress. So she does get a healing for each of those. So she's going to use 3 of these to fully heal up. And Yig's at 10 out of 12. All right, our next Mythos, Bone Chill. Okay, each investigator loses 1 stress. And then we don't have hypothermia, and we get a K-Beast to red. That's all the way in the corner. That's fine. Although he is close to advancing again. End of turn effect. This guy dies, and should she pay? Yeah, I guess she'll pay this. Well, no, that's right. He's got his firefighter ability. So what the hey? She will not pay the stress, and she'll let one of these guys come towards her from the Cave Beast ability. Or actually, wait. Nearest enemy in this case includes Yig. So yeah, let's bring him there. And now Harry could run to where she is and use Marksman to attack him from 1 space away. I like that. Oh, God, I shouldn't be doing the end of the turn yet. I should do this first. Ceremonial Dagger. Whispers in your mind. Yeah, she'll take 2 stress to claim this. What to do? You have 1 free reroll when attacking. When you kill a cultist, heal 1 stress. Well, the free reroll is nice. All right, she does get a scale. And, gosh, okay. Her stress is low again. All right, so yeah, let's do the Harry thing. The weird thing is he can just use his firefighter to defeat Yig right away, which is what he'll do, I guess. So he'll go 1, 2. So that's a run action. Then I'll use Firefighter twice to immediately defeat Yig's that form. What have we got this time? When revealed, move Yig to the blue gate. Okay, that's where all the other enemies are, so that's not ideal. But it's also within crossbow range, so actually it is fine. Each investigator takes 1 stress for each scale token they have. Crud. And hold on. Technically, yeah, I do have to do this. Hold on, let me go back to the boards for a second. Because I was using Firefighter as I did this. So 2 uses would have gone boom and boom. And then they're taking a stress for each scale they have like that. Okay, and then what else? So they take 1 wound for each stress they cannot take. Okay, that part's fine. What's happening now? At the end of each turn, suffer the effects from all your scale tokens in any order. Oh, gosh. So they're going to like double get scaled? I hate that. Well, Mika could basically completely demolish Yig on her next turn. Okay, so Harry's got an action. He'll get rid of both of their scales he's got 2 actions left, so that's 1. And then he does have 1 more use of Firefighter, so let's do that, I guess. And yeah, what does he want to do for his last action? Let's give her back the mallet. He traded, so I don't even need to use an extra action for that. Yeah, let's give her back the mallet. You know what? Let's give her the Tome of the Old Ones too. Let's give her friggin' everything. Yeah, for his last action, I don't really want to go anywhere, so he'll just hang out. All right, and we didn't pop, but what is this? Gain 1 scale token, then gain another scale token. Okay, so this is going to be scales for days. Let's do this one at a time. So the Mythos card takes a stress. Another scale takes 2 stress. Okay, then we get a discovery. When you may heal 1 stress when you draw a discovery card. Okay, sure. You may claim the portable campfire to rest in unsafe spaces. Okay, that's cool, I guess. And then end of turn, I'm getting that for a damage and 2 stress, and then I suffer all of them. Boom. So I think that was everything. But yeah, now Mika, you are so dead, Yig. This is going to be funny. So yeah, let's get her stress back. And oh my gosh. That's right, she still got the tincture too. So what you doing? Mallet. So that's 1 green, 2 green, 3 green, 4, 5, 6 green. And stars count as successes, and she does 2 bonus damage from the upgraded crossbow. Okay, so what the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on her first attack. Yig, we hardly knew you, buddy. Oh, God. Well, even losing dice, I still killed him. But yeah, oh, that's right. I was supposed to have another green for both attacks, wasn't I? Yeah, okay. He's super duper dead. So, yes, we have defeated them. So let's see what the Act 1 campaign ender says. All right, so read this card after you win Act 1. The unspeakable rites have been rent asunder. The acolytes boast of their plans, a relic they seek, a totem of their blasphemous god. It whispers to them across the depths of time, promising power overwhelming and life eternal. Their gibbering produces no more of relevance, but some of their more rational members left documents and maps that you might put to good use. So we remove Mythos card C12, that's the one that was spawning cultists and then drawing another card from the game, but we keep the rules card for the next act, so we will still have those automatic cultist spawns and sanity jumps when we kill too many cultists, and follow the intermission instructions, then read the next card. All right, so here are the major things that happened. So we replaced the cultists in the next scenario with seasoned cultists with 3 life instead of 2. They do level up again to an even nastier, harder hitting version after that. Each of our investigators becomes a veteran investigator if they survive, which means they will start with level 1 in a skill, but also start at the first sanity track marker. And if they survive again, they'll become master investigators, start with an extra level in 2 different skills, but start on the second sanity marker, so they really have to watch their sanity then. You get another extra monster. Again, it was supposed to be 0, but because I was using the relics, I made it 1, so that would bring it up to 2. If you had relics, you keep them, but they start on their basic side. And if you had insanities, you keep them. And like I said, if you want to see that in action, I'm going to do a bonus play on Patreon. I am actually going to switch out the investigators and show 2 more from the expansion. I'm going to show another episode from the expansion. I will switch old ones to one of the base game ones, since I don't want to have Yig twice in a row. And we'll see the next step in the campaign. But how about my thoughts on this one? I don't have a lot to look at Season 5, but the characters all look cool. Again, I'm not sure if these are new skills, but they seem really powerful. I mean, Firefighter was insane. Serene was insane. Deception's great. Mystic Mending would have been better if I'd leveled it up, but it was still really good. Strength is pretty crazy. I could have pushed people for free damage. Prowess with 1 billion rerolls. Like, there was a lot of good stuff here. I like these characters. I like the powers they're bringing to bear, and the other ones that I'm going to show in the next playthrough are fun too. As for Yig, pretty cool. He gets slightly fiddly when you have like 1 billion of these scale tokens, and I hope I'm resolving it correctly. But, it's something unique. I wouldn't say it's the most interesting great old one I've seen, but it's fine. It's in line with others. I'm not sure if these relics are new to Season 5 or just ones from Season 4, but I love relics. Like, this is probably my favorite thing in the recent Death May Die design space. Just like a way to boost, to make the game easier if you want to, like playing with my kids, I'll throw these in. I just think they're tons of fun, so this is great. And about the campaign so far, I think it's fun what it's doing. Now, I will say, for my taste, this is like not something I was looking for and not something I expect I would play much, except for the purposes of playthroughs. Because I love that Death May Die is a one-off experience, and I don't want to play like 3 things in a row. But the cool thing is it does add complications for veteran players, and really there is nothing saying that you can't just jump to like the second or third scenario in the campaign, just unlock stuff automatically, especially once you've played through them once. So you could absolutely, I think, add these elements in to a one-off scenario, and it wouldn't really break or mess anything up. So yeah, I think these are pretty neat. I think it's supposed to be 3 different campaigns in the base set for Season 5. They'll probably have more beyond that in stretch goals and such. Not blowing my socks off, but I think veteran players will appreciate it, and it does give you some new ways to liven up the play. And as for this scenario, if I played everything correctly, which, maybe I didn't, it's still a prototype, it was okay. It did seem a little bit too quick. I mean, maybe I got lucky with my range attacks and stuff, but it seemed a little bit quick to summon the Ancient One. And then I didn't even use the penguins, but their ability to just send a billion monsters away from me by having them follow the penguins seems super powerful. We didn't really need it here. But yes, so it's an okay scenario. Again, not blowing my socks off, not like the best Cthulhu Death May Die scenario I've ever played, but certainly in line with others, and I had a good time with it. But yeah, if you want to see more, check out the Patreon bonus video. Of course, go check out the campaign page. It should be live today as of this video airing. I'm sure they'll have tons of extra cool stuff to look at and see. And thanks everybody for watching. Thanks especially to our biggest Patreon supporters at J. William F., Steve Wren, Pedro Lucas, Wayne Scott, Miles, and Nick Skeen. We'll see you at the next stop.